YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Jay Safe coming with a new video, I should say. I haven't posted a video within like 5, 6 months now. But hey, man, we back, we here. I remember the last time I made a car video, the video in the car that I think I spoke about me, was I was interested in day trading and how you know, now I'm looking into it or whatever. Actually, yeah, I did, but I wasn't like really. I was looking into it, but when I spoke about it in the car, I wasn't new to it. I started already. I was actually on the trading journey already, but I never like spoke about it in the previous videos. Um, Even though all of them were like apart and whatever, but I never spoke about it. But now um, is actually day one of me being on the charts, speaking about it, telling you guys about my progress, telling you guys about my failures, my wins, my losses, the day I cried, um, blowing multiple accounts after buying them the same day. I went through it all. I remember watching videos on trading, man, and I actually used to ask myself. Well, I used to wonder, like, yo, they went. I used to say to myself, they went through a lot. Like, dang, they went through a lot. And at the time, I really couldn't. You know, I couldn't. I couldn't tell. Like, I couldn't really tell how tell what they feeling. Um, I couldn't relate. That's what it is. I could not relate. I would hear these good things. I would hear these bad things. I would hear how stories of how it made them cry. And at the time on my journey, I would wonder like, how the hell this made you cry, man? Like, what's going on with this? It shouldn't be that hard. I used to have that kind of mindset, but unaware. But I just couldn't relate. I couldn't relate to a lot of videos, but as time went on and I was actually, getting deeper into the training journey and actually feeling it, like feeling the pain, feeling the pressure, feeling the guilt, feeling like everything. I started to slowly understand everything they were talking about on the videos I watched, learning. Um, I do have a mentor. I won't say a mentor. I've just been in this group for a long time, but that's someone I look up to, like really big, in this trading space. But other than that, it's just strictly self-taught, YouTube and just blowing accounts. Blowing hella accounts. But your boy is back on YouTube, man, and that's what I'm really grateful for real. I actually vision all of this, man. I wanted to actually, yeah, I couldn't wait to actually, start um, the YouTube journey with my trading journey. So, yeah, man, this is day one. I know I wanted to like slightly get into day trading, but that's gonna be like a long, really, really long video. I'll just say, just like the rest of people, I hear about it, figure I could get rich quick. But I can tell you this: after a few weeks of actually understanding and seeing the failures and losses and the stories of hearing other people, after a few weeks, I would say I actually ditched the get rich quick mindset really fast, and I start to understand like this is gonna be hard work. This is gonna be a lot, and I actually accepted it. I actually knew I was gonna go through a whole lot of crap to get where I want to be, or to actually get good at it, to see if I like it. Because I knew it was gonna take a long time. Actually, up to this point, I still know it's gonna be I'll take a while to get where I want, but I can tell you this: I've seen a whole lot of progress. I've learned a lot. I actually know what I'm doing now, you know, and which is a great thing, which is a really really great thing, and I'm so proud of myself. Just locking in. In the car video, I mentioned that I'm so locked in that I couldn't go out and actually um, have a good time without the charts being on my mind and whatever. Sometimes I do feel like that still, but I get to a point to where I understand like, yo, because of my rules too, and that's where that's another conversation we'll have to go to. But there's going to be a point of time that you have to actually get off the charts. Completely just stop looking at it. Don't even think about it. Especially um, if you actually traded for it that day and you either win or loss, and it's a part of your rule to actually take one win or one loss and you get off, you should actually forget all about it. Don't even come back in a few hours and say, oh, let me see what the market is doing. I mean, you will check, but if you were really disciplined, because I remember in the beginning I used to actually do that and thought I see a setup and take a trade and blow the whole account. But yeah, your boy is actually on the trading journey. Again, I still work, so I'm not nowhere where I want to be. I'm actually planning on. Well, it's not a plan if it happened, it happened, but I don't want to work a job anymore. I actually could guarantee 100% guarantee to myself I could actually make $100 consistently. I know I can. I know I can daily. If I follow my rules, I can actually make $100 consistently. And it kills me sometimes because um, why I'm not doing it all. Or if it could be 100, it could be 1,000, and whatever. It's because I am still working on my mindset. I'm still working on a whole lot of things. It's been almost like it hasn't even been 2 years I've been doing this, and I've been funded multiple times, and I feel like I'm at a great position of a learner who've actually been in it for about a year and a half. I feel like I'm right where someone should be at, Um, even though I've seen people who start in a year or 6 months and actually been, multiple payouts within 6 months, within a year they learn they have multiple payouts more than me. But people are different, and that's another thing within this journey that I'm starting to understand. I don't care what no one else is doing. Like, I'm gonna just focus on my journey. That's it. But other than that, man, I'm so happy to be back, man. I'm so happy to actually start pushing these videos out and just documenting my journey, because this is what it's all about. This is exactly what it's all about. Just to quickly dive into this trade today, we're in that daily time frame. I just quickly glance at the daily chart, but I really don't use it into my bias because I'm so much of a quick scalp. But I do glance at it daily. Drop down to the 1 hour. Um, I do have those kill zone indicators in there just to have me quickly mark out my sessions, because like I said, or did I mention it? I do use TradingView to just mark up all my charts, but I do trade on Top Step, which we'll get to. But as for today, okay, I was actually watching earlier. So today we did take a short. It was a green day today. I did see all of this commotion up here. I think I'm hiding something. Okay, yeah. So all the makeup off the chart. So let's go drop that makeup on. But okay, before we do that, let's just. I did take some shorts today. It was on a 9. Um, yes. So if we drop down to the 5 minute right here, I was expecting price to actually try to run down the previous day lows, and there was actually a 1 minute FVG right here before it get inverse. So which was right here, and I'll apply that makeup on so that you can tell I actually learned from ICT. I'm an ICT trader, but I do use the 5 and 15 minute orb, which I actually kind of twist up myself and try to create a strategy, because I add liquidity sweeps in it, because I've noticed um, some sweeps before um, my my trade play out usually. But let me go ahead and add that markup here. So I did had a FEG, this bearish gap right here before it got inversed. Yeah, okay, right here. So, and again, I did, and I also do trade a 5 minute, 15 minute orb. So if we can, where's that? I did have my 5 minute, 9:35 orb. So this strategy I'll probably go over one day. It's kind of weird because um, I'm using two time frames, but I do two time frames to breakouts, but I do execute um, either the 5 minute or I go down to a 1 minute. But just to quickly go over this before we get sidetracked, but we'll go over the strategy. But I did have that 9:35 orb, 5 minute candle right here. So usually I'll wait for a break of that candle, a little tap, and nice 1 to 1, 1 to 5, 1 to 7, 1 to 2, and in between 1 to 1 and 1 to 2s. And for this trade, I'm trying to remember, but I had the gap, and I dropped down to a lower time frame. If I'm sure I did, and I did had some executions around the gap area, aiming for these lows right here, which I will actually show you on Top Step with these executions right here. Yeah. So as you can see, we did take some sells right here, and today we made about 385. So this is account I'm actually trying to bring back right now. If I had it away, I had it like about $200 away from blowing. I do not want to purchase another combine right now. At this moment, I'm currently not funded, but I have about 3 days to buy this back, which I'm not gonna do. I just want to, I'll take that L and pass more. But as you can see, I'm working, guys. I'm working. Um, for the past, I'll say a few days, I've been seeing just a slight change into my trading, and and I just feel different, man. I feel like I've gotten way more patient. I'm actually letting my trades run more, play out more. Um, so yeah. Oh man, I'm so glad to be back, man. I'm so glad to be back. So that was actually the trade today. We did take some shorts. Um, and as far as the strategy, like I said, a 9:35 orb, 5 and 15, and I also do have just fair value guess and then imbalances. But excuse me, that'll be another um, trade breakdown, strategy breakdown topic we'll talk about. But as for today, I just wanted to just quickly go over this trade recap for today, and to let you guys know I'm back. Let the algorithm know I'm back. And yeah, man, we working, man. We about to actually try to pass that account. Hopefully we get it, or else we just start over and and we get it again. But this is episode 1 for the journey. Peace and love, everybody. Jay Safe is out.